to start off with an ASAP game that I want you to create. All you need for this activity is one die and then 6 different activities you can do based on what you roll. So I have dance for 30 seconds if I roll a 1, 5 push-ups if I roll a 2, 15 jumping jacks for a 3, if I roll a 4, I skip it, 5 is 10 curl-ups, and 6 is 8 squats. I just put this anywhere I can see it. Roll the dice and do the activity. I roll a 4, which is free, so I get to skip it and roll again. I want you to set up this activity and roll the dice 5 times. Then for fitness, I want you to choose one of the activities on the activity bingo card that was sent out today, and then do a quick warm-up, and we'll be ready to begin our volleyball individual skills activity. Your ASAP game, fitness, and the quick warm-up. We're ready to begin our volleyball skills activity. We're going to work on 3 main hits, which is serving, bumping, and setting. Because these are individual skills, you won't be able to spike. We're going to begin with serving. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to hold the volleyball in my left hand, right around belly button height. I'm going to step with my left, swing and hit with my right. Now I'm going to make a closed fist and create as flat of a surface as possible. So again, I'm going to step, swing, and hit. Now, usually, we'd be hitting the ball forward, but for practice today, we're going to try to hit the ball straight up in the air, so we might have to bring it up slightly right before we make contact. So spend a minute or 2 working on an underhand serve. Get into bumping now, and I have here a spike ball. This is going to be difficult to use, but I'm going to give it a shot. When we bump, we're going to bend our knees, arms straight, hands together. I can go like that. I can make as flat of a surface as possible, but I try not to interlock my fingers, so if I need to do a one-armed hit, I can. So again, with my ball, I'm going to toss it up in the air, and I'm going to try to bump it. Controlling the ball at all times. That's what bumping should look like, or about. So for a minute or 2, I want you to practice your bumping skills. Controlling that ball, setting. Okay? With my elbows out, I'm going to form a triangle and bring my fingers back as far as possible. I'm going to let the ball settle into my fingers, and I'm going to flick it up into the air. Settle in my fingers, flick it up in the air. Looks something like this. Toss the ball up in the air, and set, and set, and set. Now what you want to do is when you set the ball, there should be very little to no rotation. So I want you to practice this skill, letting the ball roll off your fingers and not rotate. Let me show you what it should look like, the volleyball. You notice there's very little rotation when I set the ball. So I want you to spend a minute or 2 working on setting the volleyball and setting. We're now going to combine all 3 hits into one activity of keep it up. It's going to begin with the serve, and then I can rotate between bumping and setting the ball. Should look something like this. Again, nice wide base, using those legs, popping the ball up into the air. I want to see how well you can do keeping that volleyball up in the air. Go for as many hits as possible. Spend the remaining PE time working on those skills. We'll see you on Monday. Have an awesome weekend.